Jackie Jones. Welcome to Vinyasa Flow. We're going to take our places on our mat. Sitting in a comfortable position. Bring our crown of our head to the ceiling. Opening our chest up. Hands relaxed on our knees. Bring our sit bones to the mat, grounding into the floor. Relaxing our shoulders. Today's intention is to bring energy to our body as we move from our toes to our fingers. The energy line comes up our spine, into the crown of our head. We're going to move into the sacred sound of Om, the repeating 3 times. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, we Om. Inhale. Om. You may have your eyes opened or closed. Focusing on your breath, not changing your breath, only bringing awareness to your inhales and to your exhales. Breathing in through our nose, we're going to bring all of our focus onto our core, onto our belly. As we inhale, our belly expands. As we exhale, our belly folds in. You're more than welcome to place one hand on your belly if you'd like. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, belly folds. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly folds. Moving our breathing through our body in a 3-part breath. We're going to start with our belly, moving into our ribs and up to our chest. As we exhale, we start with our chest, exhale to our ribs, and fully exhale through our belly. So as we inhale, we fill our bellies up, expanding into the rib cage, and all the way to the chest. Exhale from the chest to the ribs to the belly. Inhale, belly to ribs to chest. Exhale, chest to ribs to belly. Continue your breaths at your own pace. Moving into Kapalabhati. This is a breath pumping. As you exhale, you're going to force your breath with extreme force. So we're going to inhale, exhale, inhale. Once we start exhaling, all through the nostril, pumping. So inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale, exhale. Exhale all the way out. Inhale halfway, or I'm sorry, 1/3, and retain. If the retaining, you run out of breath, you're welcome to continue your breathing. If you can continue to retain, hold. And exhale all the way out. Moving on to Anuloma Viloma. We're going to take our peace fingers and tuck them into our palms of our right hand. You're going to use your your right thumb on the right nostril of the bridge, and you'll use your ring finger on the left nostril bridge. You can place your hands facing up on the right knee. You're going to take your left hand, taking your thumb and your pointer finger together, opening wide your 3 remaining fingers, placing your hand palms up on the knee. We're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, placing our thumb on the bridge of your nostril. You're going to exhale, inhale, retain, and then switch. So we're going to start from the top. So our chest is tall, our head is towards the sky, the crown of our head. We're going to you can have your eyes open or closed. Inhale, exhale, inhale, bring your thumb up to the nostril, exhale, left side, inhale, left side, bring your ring finger to the left nostril, opening the right nostril, exhale, inhale, close, retaining, exhale, left side, inhale, retain, exhale, inhale, retain, exhale. One more round. Inhale, retain, exhale, inhale, retain, and exhale. Lowering your hand down. This time we're going to do it for a count. We're going to inhale for 3, retain for 12, exhale for 6. Always starting with the exhale. So we're going to inhale, exhale, bring our hand up, exhale for 6. So inhale, exhale, inhale, Raising the thumb up. Exhale for 6, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 3. Retain, holding the nostril for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Left, exhale for 6. Inhale for 3. 1, 2, 3. Retain. Exhale for 6. Inhale for 3. Retain for 12. Exhale. Inhale 3. Retain. Exhale for 6. One more round. Inhale. Retain. Exhale for 6. Inhale 3. Retain. And exhale. Releasing your hands down. Bringing your hands to the mat. Coming into down dog. So you're going to press your palms into the mat. Widen your fingers. Tucking your toes under. Bringing your heels to the back of the mat. Pressing your hips up towards the sky. I'm going to come around. So you can widen your stance a little bit. You're going to bring your hips back. So I'm going to press them this way. So you're going to leave your hands where they were. Widen them out a little bit more. So bring your hands up to the front of the mat a little bit. There you go. And then press your hips, keeping your, there you go. Taking a few breaths here. You can alternate bending your right knee and your left. Getting a nice stretch in your hamstrings. Holding here. We're going to inhale, raise our right leg up, keeping our hips square with the mat, chest square with the mat. Exhale. Inhale, raise the leg up, stacking one hip over the other. Inhale, bending at the right foot. Holding here. So you're going to keep your shoulders aligned, and you can open your hips a little bit more, stacking it on top of the others. Bringing this foot a little further. Exhale. Inhale, coming back. Unbending the knee. Exhale, bring your right leg up towards the top. If your foot doesn't reach all the way, you can grab your ankle and lift it to the top. Bring your hands to the side. We're going to lengthen the right leg, lengthen your back. Exhale, fold in towards that leg. Relaxing the shoulders, feeling the stretch on the hamstrings. Exhale, bending the knee. Inhale, bringing the hands up behind your back, opening the chest. Interlacing the fingers, chest is forward. to the front, drop into the mat. You're gonna bring your knee down, your left knee down, raising your right toe up towards the sky, holding here. You're gonna lean toward your foot. Exhale, coming out. Bring your hands up, inhale. You're gonna twist at your elbow to the knee. Open your chest up, elbow towards the sky, heart to prayer. If you can make this a little bit harder by raising your back foot up off your mat and really focusing on opening the chest. Keeping your head facing forward. Dropping down to your mat. Taking your hands to the ground. Bring your left leg back, pressing in to down dog. Taking your left leg up, inhale, keeping the hips square with the mat, exhale, inhale, open the hips, shoulders are square with the mat, but hips are stacked. Inhale, bending at the knee. One-legged down dog. Inhale, coming back to square hips. Exhale, reaching your foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your leg into pyramid. You're folding in towards the knee, keeping the neck or the spine lengthened. If you can, you don't have to, but if you can straighten that leg a little more. There you go. Falling in, stretch a little further. Exhale into crescent lunge. Bring your chest up, hands behind the back, opening the chest up, gazing forward. Bringing your hands to the front, lowering to the mat, dropping your right knee, and coming all the way back, left foot, toes towards the sky. Leaning in towards the foot, folding forward. Pyramid on one knee. Lengthen your spine so your shoulders are rounding. There you go. Exhale into crescent lunge. Bring your hands to prayer. Your right knee to the left, or your right elbow to the left knee. Bringing your left elbow to the sky. Opening your chest. If you can raise that back foot up. Getting further into your twist. Keeping your head facing forward. Exhale, bringing it down. Drop your foot back into down dog. Now, you can either hop or walk to the top of the mat. If you choose to hop, you can bend your knees, gaze forward at your hands, the top of the mat, hop to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, and lower it down. Going into sun salutation A, you're gonna come to the top of your mat. Your big toes are together. Your heels can go out. You're gonna inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, swan forward. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, lower the hands down. We're gonna walk or hop to the back of your mat. As you drop down to your knees and your chest, you're exhaling. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes into down dog. You can walk or hop to the top of the mat, bend the knees, gaze forward. Hop to the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan. And exhale, fold. This time we're going to make it a little bit harder. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hop to the back of your mat. Going into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Tucking your toes under. Exhale, down dog. Bending at the knees, gazing at the top. Hop or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swan dive up. And exhale, fold. Last round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Hold where you are, and then come up. Inhale, up dog. Tuck the toes, exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, gaze at the top, hop or walk to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale, lower the hands. Going into sun salutation B. Again, at the top of the mat, you're going to scoop the hands under, going into chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hop or walk back into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, down dog. Inhale, take your right leg to the top of your mat. Bending or turning your foot, your back foot 45 degrees. Coming up into warrior one. So your shoulders are square with the front of the room. Shoulders are away from the ear. Your knee is above the ankle. And your knees pressing towards that piggy toe. Tucking your tailbone under as well. Exhale, fold. Taking your foot back. Down dog. Left leg hop forward. 45-degree angle. Open up. Warrior one. Tuck your tailbone under so your stomach's here. Press so you're arching your back. Press your hips in. There you go. Exhale, folding forward. Step your foot back, chaturanga to up dog. Going down, exhale to down dog. Bend your knees, hop or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Scoop your hands under chair. And exhale all the way up. We have 2 more rounds. So inhale, scoop the arms up into chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg forward, left leg 45-degree angle, tucking the tailbones, shoulders square with the front, shoulders press away from the ears, chest open, engaging the core. Exhale, fold. Drop your right leg back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg forward. Right leg at a 45-degree angle. Tucking the tailbone, gazing forward. Chest is open. Exhale, fold. Drop your leg back, chaturanga to up dog. Inhale, exhale to down dog. Bend your knees, walk your hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale all the way up. Last round. Inhale to chair. Exhale, folding forward. Exhale, hop back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, right leg forward into warrior one. Tucking the tailbone, gazing forward. Exhale, into chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg forward, warrior one. Exhale, fold forward. Walk your foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to down dog. Bend your knees, hop or walk to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, to chair. And exhale to the top. All right, we're going into chair. So, our toes are together. We're gonna inhale, raise your arms up, press your shoulders away from the ears. Hold here. Try to get rid of the slight arch in the back by folding a little forward. There you go. Taking a few more breaths. Exhale, folding forward. Stretching out the hamstrings. Relaxing the head. Inhale, hands up into prayer. We're going to take our left elbow to our right knee. We're going to open our chest up, keeping our hips square, making sure that our knees are the same length. You can look at your knees. Yours looks good. Opening the chest. You're twisting at the torso. If you can, just a little further. Wonderful. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale to prayer. Exhale, twist, putting your right elbow on your left knee, opening the chest, left elbow to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Hopping your legs back into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, right leg forward into warrior one. Remember, your knee is above your ankle. Your knee is going out towards your big toe. Your left foot, 45-degree angle. Your hips are tucked. Tailbone is tucked, engaging the core. Relaxing at the shoulders, pressing them away from the ears. Opening your arms up into warrior two. So your back foot is at 90-degree angle. Your glutes are tucked in, your tailbone is tucked, engaging that core. Your knee is above the ankle. Falling into that squat on the right knee. Opening the knee up, lengthening. Dropping your right hand down. Lengthening the left arm up to the sky. Tucking the tailbone, keeping your chest open. Gazing forward. Bringing your knee down, your right elbows bent on top, keep the tailbone tucked. You want your shoulders to be pressed back. Exhale, coming out to a counter pose, opposite side triangle, and exhale, bring it all the way down, taking your right leg back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, right leg forward, up into warrior one. Keeping your chest tall. You're right over here. Pressing your shoulders away from the ears. Gazing forward, tailbone is tucked. Inhale, open into warrior two. Exhale, press your knee over your ankle. Bring your knee towards that toe, the little toe. Gazing forward. Engaging your core. Lowering down to your knee, opening the chest, how I can do. Keeping your gaze forward, tailbone is tucked. Exhale into reverse pyramid. Exhale all the way down, stepping your foot back. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to down dog. Holding here. Inhale, right leg forward. Raise your hands up into a prayer. Exhale, twist, side angle. Keeping your chest open, right elbow to the ceiling. Inhale, coming up, taking your hands behind you. Your hands behind you into a prayer. You can bring the point of your prayer up towards your head. Or if this is uncomfortable, you can take your hands and bring your fingers, wrapping them around your elbows. Take a little step in, and we're going to fall into the floor. Stretching those hamstrings. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. You're allowed to have a bend in the knee here. You never want your knees locked, but nice and soft. Exhale, coming out. We're going to take our right hand to our right hip. We're going to inhale, lengthen our left arm up. We're going to start to fold forward to halfway. Then you're going to take your left hand either to your shin or ankle. You're going to open your chest up, reaching the right arm up if you can. If that's too much, you feel unsteady, you can either drop your left hand to the ground or keep your right hand on the hip. Gazing up towards your hand or in front. Exhale, lower your hands down. Bring your hands to the sides of your foot. We're going to inhale, reach your left leg up into warrior three. If you can, you're going to take one hand to the heart, switching to the other hand to the heart. If you can, bringing both in. If you feel you can lengthen your arms out in front of you, you may do so. Exhale, lowering the leg down. Dropping that leg back. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, pressing the hips back. Inhale, right leg forward. Bring your hands up into a prayer. Going into revolved angle, side angle. Right elbow on the left knee. Left elbow towards the sky. Opening the heart. Exhale, coming out, bringing your hands behind. Either in the prayer, you're going to take a small step in, lengthening that left leg, falling forward towards your foot. Taking 5 breaths here. Exhale, coming all the way up, taking our left hand to our hip, extending our right hand up. Inhale, exhale, folding forward. Taking our hand to our ankle or to the mat, opening our chest up. You want to make sure that your hip is nice and in line, nice and square. Open the hand up. You can gaze at the hand, or you can look forward in front of you. Exhale, lowering the hands to the mat. Inhale, reaching your right leg up into warrior 3. You can take one hand to the heart. You can take your other hand to the heart. And if you can take both, and extending the hands forward if you feel like you can balance. Exhale, dropping your leg to the back. Bringing your left leg back. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. You can bend your knees, hop or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, lower the hands. Moving into our standing balances. Bring our legs together, focusing on shifting our weight from one leg to the other. When you feel ready, you're going to put all that weight into the left side, lifting your right knee up. You're going to grab your knee in, interlacing your fingers, keeping your chest tall. Bringing your left hand to your hip. If you can, you're going to open that leg out to the side, grabbing either the outside of the foot or the big toe with your peace fingers, opening the leg out. Exhale, bring your foot into your thigh. You can either bring it to the upper thigh, the shin, or you can use a kickstand. Bring your hands into a prayer position. Once you feel confident, you may open your arms up, widening the shoulders, keeping them nice and broad, away from the ears. You can twirl your hands around and right leg with your left hand. Inhale, bring your right arm up. Exhale, folding forward. As you go forward, you're focusing on lifting your foot. So you're going to go 1, 2, and 3 lifts. Hold. Dancing Shiva. We're going to lower down to the ground into a standing split. Exhale, lower your leg down. Step your foot back. Bending the knees up into the top. Inhale, hip lift. Exhale, full. Inhale, up. And other side. Inhale, bringing your right or left leg up. Once you feel your balance, keeping your chest tall, bring your hands interlacing the knee in towards the chest. Taking your right hand to the hip, opening the knee up. If you can, taking your toe, big toe with your peace fingers or the outside of your foot, raising your foot up, keeping the chest tall. Exhaling, bring the foot in towards your thigh and peace. Bring your hands into prayer. If I can. For tree pose. If you have your balance, inhale, reach your arms up, widening the shoulders, free range of the hands. Exhale, bringing your hands behind. Grabbing the inside of your left foot with your left hand. Inhale, raise your right arm up. Exhale as you fold forward. You're again focusing on kicking that leg back for 3, 2, and hold. Slowly lowering down, bring one hand and the other to your mat, going into a standing split. Using your Ujjayi breath through the whole practice. Exhale, lower the leg down, walk your foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to down dog. Walking your feet back into a squat. Coming into crow, preparing for crow. We're going to take our hands and place them onto the mat. Palms on the mat, widening our fingers. Bringing our toes up and putting some weight into the legs. If you know you can do it, you may go ahead and do so. Otherwise, you can lift one leg, then lift the other leg. Holding into a crow. Gazing at the top of your mat. Exhale, lowering down. We're preparing for firefly. I'm going to do it this way because I need the whole mat. You can too. So, or you can just look at me. You're going to take your left hand behind. If you can't do this move, you're just going to prepare for it. You don't have to come into it. So you're going to take your left hand. You want to bring your shoulder as close as the knee as you can. And then you're going to bring your hips up. Bring your right leg, doing the same thing. Bring your shoulder closest to the knee. If you feel you can get into this pose, you may do so. Lifting the legs up lowering down. So you're gonna lower it down. You can take your hands out if you want. Lower it down. Bringing one leg out, then the other. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, folding into forward fold, seated forward fold. Now you can have your hands to your side. You can wrap them around your ankle or your feet. If this move becomes too easy, you can take a block and hold on to the block at the top of your feet. Now for this move, you're allowed to round your back if you wish. You're gonna inhale, lengthen your back. Exhale, fold deeper into the stretch. Inhale, lengthen the arms up. Exhale, lower them behind. Pointing our toes forward, going into an inclined plane. Inhale, lifting the hips up, pressing the feet towards the mat, opening your chest up, heart to the sky, squeezing the glutes. Neck is nice and relaxed. One more breath here. And exhale, lowering down. Bringing your right leg in and lowering it down to the ground. We're gonna inhale, lift our arms up. Exhale, folding in towards that left leg. Now for this one, you can be on a slight angle because your back will be lengthened if you come like more this way, if that makes sense. So I like to put my left hand on my left leg as I fold. Coming up, bring our knee facing up, our chest tall. Now you're going to take your right hand, left hand on the mat, right hand up. You're going to lean in towards your knee. If you can, you're going to wrap it around. You can hold here, or you can try and meet it with the other arm. Interlacing the fingers, opening your hips. Folding in towards the knee. And now coming out. This time you can have your hands or your feet 2 hands apart from your leg. You're going to take your right hand to the outside, bringing your left elbow to the knee, twisting at the back, keeping, so you're leaning back a little bit. If you can bring your upper body towards the front of the room a little bit. So like press with your right hand up for it, there you go. Inhale, lengthening, exhaling, twist. Now, if you can for this one, what do I do? You take your left hand and you bring it under. I'm going to say this, you don't do this since your back is bothering you. And then take your right hand behind, interlacing the fingers, keeping the chest tall. Out, switching to our left side, bringing our knee up and out. down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Our sit bones are ground into the floor. Inhale, raising up. Bring your knee in. You're going to take that right hand to the mat. Yep, two hands apart. Right hand to the mat, left hand. You're going to reach it around at that. So you're thinking your shoulder to your knee, reaching it around. You can hold here. You can even put your hand on your hip, or you can interlace the fingers. Opening the hips up. Folding forward still. Exhale, coming out. We're going to take our right hand and bring it over, crossing the body, side angle, opening the chest. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twisting further into the stretch. Taking that right arm and reaching it around if you can. Oops. Interlacing the fingers. Exhale, coming out. Bring both your knees in. We're going to go into cat-cow, seated cat-cow. Inhale. Open the chest, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Sitting tall. Bring our hands under our knees. We're going to come up onto our tailbone. Our toes can be pointed. Our chest is tall. If you can, you're going to lift your feet off the mat. Now remember to focus on keeping that bone on the ground, because if you fold back a little bit, you'll notice your spine will curve and you'll fall out of the pose. So you want to be on to that bone. Lifting your feet higher if you can. You can take your hands away from the inside and onto the outside of your thighs. If you want to make it a little harder, you can grab your bigger toes and hook them with their peace fingers, opening the legs out. My legs are in the way. Exhale, bring your feet in to cobblers, also known as butterfly, keeping the chest tall. You can bring your hands on your toes, one hand stacked on top of the other. Few more breaths here. bringing our feet, crossing them, and coming up. We're going to sit back into child's pose. You can bring your hands behind. Relax your head onto the mat. Preparing for headstand. Bring our hands up, squaring them, and taking our fingers, wrapping them around our elbows. Bring your hands out, interlace your fingers, open the thumbs up, coming up onto your knees, making sure that your knees are under the hips, tucking your toes under, open the knees, expanding the legs, walking your hands towards your feet, putting all of the weight on your forearms and your elbows. Oh, I forgot to put my head. Lifting one leg up and the other. If you're ready, you may lift all the way up. Pressing your shoulders away from the ears. Take your time. And when you're ready to lower, coming back into child's pose. So headstand is the sound of Om. Headstand is our crown chakra. Currently we're in child's pose. Focusing on our third eye. Our sound is Kasham. Kasham. Preparing for shoulder stand, bringing our hands up, tucking our toes under, coming to the top of your mat, reaching our legs back, focusing on our throat chakra. We're going to take our hands behind our lower back, opening the legs up, expanding the feet towards the sky. Squeezing our glutes in. Yum. Our throat chakra, pushing our shoulders away from our ears. This looks really good. If you can bring your hips in a little further up. We're going to exhale, lower our feet down towards the ground. If you can, into plow, continuing our throat chakra. Interlacing our fingers if you can. Squeezing our shoulder blades together, lengthening the neck. Bringing our hands to our side, slowly coming out of the pose. Going into bridge, taking our fingers to our ankles. Shoulders are tucked under, lifting our hips up. Squeezing the glutes to the sky. Good. You can again interlace your fingers if you wish. This is our hot chakra. Yum. From bridge, we're going to drop down. Exhale, lower your hips to the mat. You can either go into wheel or you can go back into bridge. To prepare for wheel, you're going to take your hands and bring them to the sides of your head. As you press your hips up, you're going to focus on bringing your chest, chest up. If you can, opening the heart. Yum. And lowering down, exhale. Lengthen your legs out. Bring our hands under our hips. Tucking our elbows underneath. Pointing our toes forward, lifting our chest up. Lowering our head down towards the mat, keeping our heart open. Exhale, lowering down, nice and slow. I'm sorry, that was fish. You can bring your knees in for counter pose. Moving them side to side. You can hold your legs in. Oh, look at knee down twist. So you're going to expand your arms out. You're going to lower your knees down. Try to keep your knees in line. At the same time, if you can, you're pressing your left shoulder to the mat. So you want to keep your hips stacked, twisting at the spine, and lowering it down. Gazing at your left hand, opposite of your legs. If you can, instead of focusing on bringing your chest down, focus on bringing your knees together. Like a little more stacked right there. You can stack your ankle. There you go. Working our solar plexus. Switching to our other side. Wait, I already did that? No, switching to our other side. Bring our gaze to our right hand. Bring our knee on top of the other, stacking our knee on top. Exhale, bring our knees in. Going into happy baby. Opening our legs up, grabbing our big toes with our peace fingers, pulling our knees down into the earth. You can also grab the outside or the inside of the feet, wherever you feel you have the most control. This is our sacral chakra, Vam. Good, relaxing over body. our feet down. Exhale, bring our feet together into butterfly. Bringing one hand to the heart and one hand to the chest, or to the belly. Our root chakra. You can close your eyes. A nice way to relax those hips. I'm going to place one pillow on one side, one on the other. Just letting your hips fall. Remove the pillows. We're going to go into corpse pose. So you can open your feet up. Relaxing your hands, opening them a little wider than shoulders width. Just letting your feet relax. Your body's grounded with the floor. Squeezing our toes in, bringing all tension into our feet, into our arches, into our soles of our feet. And release. My feet are relaxed. I am relaxed. Moving our way up the body. Making a muscle with our calves and our quads. Tightening these muscles and release. My calves are relaxed. My quads are relaxed. I am relaxed. Bringing tension into our glutes, squeezing our glutes nice and tight. Making that muscle nice and firm, putting all of our body's tension into the glutes. And release. My glutes are released. I am relaxed. My glutes are relaxed. Moving up to the core, engaging your abdomen, tightly squeezing our core, bring all tension into our abs, and release. My core is relaxed. I am relaxed. Moving into the fingers and the forearms, squeezing our arms, making a muscle. All tensions into those fingers, all 10, and release. My fingers, my palms, my forearms are relaxed. I am and relax. Engaging the muscles in our biceps and triceps. Squeezing our shoulders and our upper back. Putting all tension into these muscles and relax. My biceps, my triceps, my shoulders, and my upper back relaxed. I am relaxed. Moving up to our face. Puckering our lips, squinting our eyes, squinting our nose. Putting all tension into our face. And relax. My eyes are relaxed. My nose is relaxed. My lips are relaxed. I am relaxed. starting to come back. We take our right hand, we lift it up and lower. Taking our left hand, inhale, lifting it up, exhale, lowering it down. Bring our right knee in towards our chest. We grab our knee, bring our knee as high as we can. Bring the knee out to the side and lowering it down. Bring the knee pointing towards the sky and all the way to the floor. Bring your left knee in, hugging it in towards the chest. Exhale, lowering it down to the side, opening the hips. Bring the knee up towards the sky. Exhaling, returning it to the floor. Bring both knees in. We're going to rotate to the right and to the left, giving our back a nice little massage. One side to the other. Bring both knees in, grabbing our knees in, pulling them in towards the chest. Bring your hands nice and lightly under our knees, rocking up and down. Giving our spine a nice little massage and staying at the top of our mats. Bringing our legs in, sitting nice and tall. You can open your eyes up, bringing awareness to your surroundings, lengthening our spine, the crown of our head to the sky. Our sit bones grounded into the earth. Our core is engaged. We're going to lengthen our arms up. We're going to alternate reaching our arms up to the sky. Lengthen one arm at a time. Bring our intention back to life. The energy from our toes to our fingers, all the way up our spine to the crown of our head. Lowering our hands down. We're going to chant the sacred sound of Om for 3 times. Inhale. Om. as we return back to society, back to the real world. Bringing our hands into a prayer, bowing our head to our fingertips. Namaste. Thank you all for coming. Namaste.